I feel so pretty right now, which is unusual. What's up? It's me, Audra, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy, you like beauty, you like horror, and a little bit of commentary thrown in between, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe for the low price of $0. I will tell you ghost stories that you told me. Today's ghost story is caught a guy doing drive-bys on his bicycle. Creepy AF, take your bike somewhere else. Listen, I don't know how many ways that we can express this, but stalking truly is not a form of love, no matter how many times romantic comedies tell you it is. All right, here are my socials. I love hanging out with y'all. You are amazing. You're funny. I know. I keep saying like, listen, the truth of the matter is I am going to post things and then I'm going to disappear for anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. And then I'm going to come back and say hello and respond. And I appreciate that y'all are all there. So thank you very much for being there. All right, what are we here with today, Audra? Well, I know it's filmed content. Are you surprised? Are you shocked? Today we are doing the monthly Bops and Flops for October 2020. Now listen, I know some of you are like, girl, you still look a little creepy. Like this is how I look. Spooky season is all year round for me. All right, goth princess. Just kidding, I'm a queen. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do today is go through our Bops and Flops, and it's just, there's a format now, y'all, and also you may have noticed if you're watching this on your laptop or you have turned your phone to where it's like big screen, I have like a little, I don't know which side it's on, but I have a little Drew of Soda Pop Sketches created a little design for me, and I'm working on turning it into merch, and I'm like really excited. Professional shit. All right, so the Bops and Flops, for those of you who are new, it's just me going through everything that I've received gift-wise from y'all, PR, the Bops, and the Flops, and that way, and we also have a too soon to tell section as well. So it's a good time. It's a fun time. And let's strap ourselves in. Are you ready? All right, let's go. All right, so first up from subscriber gifts, we have this beautiful fan art. This was created by Laritzy Cosmetics. I hope I pronounced that properly. I freaking love it. For those of you who don't know, on live streams, I tend to get a little extra. Like I'm not extra right now. Okay, we're gonna pretend I don't have on 37 pounds of eyeshadow that's glittery and sparkly, and we're gonna talk about the fact that in one of the live streams I have this, I think it's actually a couple. I had this character I created called Not Vinny. Not Vinny teaches you lots of fun things about nothing, about how to be a good YouTuber. And so Not Vinny is there. We talked about pterodactyl screeching, which is about where I lost it. So thank you so much for this. I love this design so much. It's like the most beautiful thing. So I appreciate you very much for drawing this. Thank you, Larissa. Next up, you may see that there's some design, a little bit of extra shelving, I guess, so that it's not so fucking bare behind me. Sorry for the F-bomb. I do curse. That's kind of who I am. But I did get this from my lovely friend Jen. She sent this over, and it's just so cute and so perfectly me, and so it is going to be displayed here forever and ever and ever. That got weird, but we're moving on down the line. All right, so this month I did not receive any PR, pretty sure, pretty positive. If I'm wrong, future me will come in here and be like, haha, she's an idiot. And so what we're gonna do is, we have good news and bad news. Last month, this video was damn near an hour long. So this means either this video will in fact be shorter, or I will have found a way to run my mouth more than usual. All right. All right, so we're gonna actually go ahead and start with makeup, because the amount of too soon to tell stuff that I have in the skincare world is intense. All right, so just starting with the makeup, we're gonna go ahead and start with the Juvia's Place, the Nubian Royal palette, which honestly, this was the last video I filmed, so like, yeah, this is too soon to tell. And what I mean by that is I did a first impressions. I haven't played with it again in like different circumstances, tried it with doing a few different things. So I'm not going to pass like a complete and total verdict on it. My first impression was that I absolutely adored the mattes, but the shimmers were not necessarily my cup of tea. However, I do want to keep playing with it and see. So we're gonna have to find out. Y'all keep me accountable. That's another reason I do this way, because it forces me to like, one, go back to the other videos and just double check and see how I was feeling about things. And then it reminds me to check on these things. So that way I can keep coming back to you with how things are. That way you never hear about something once and it's just gone forever. All right. Next up, listen, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and put these together because girl. Okay. All right. So listen. I caved, and in a moment of weakness, anxiety, and a sale, I ended up buying some Pat McGrath. Oh God, I'm so upset with myself for having done this because I feel like I've ruined my life. But I bought some Pat McGrath Complexion products. I got the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation, which I currently have on. And I also bought the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. Please hold while I answer my mom's phone call. Hi, Mama.
Hey, Audra. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. Okay, so before my mother rudely interrupted, no, just kidding. You know I love my mom. I tried these out live. I will try my hardest to link the video. Y'all, it's too soon to tell, but right now, I'm kind of falling in love, Okay, so this is the foundation. I got it in MD27, I believe. And then I also got, yes, MD27. And I got the concealer in the same shade, MD27. It is just... Y'all, first of all, like, I love the packaging. It's just nice that it's like luxurious. Listen, don't come for me on this, but it's nice that it's luxurious. This is a nice glass bottle, and it's so pretty on my skin, y'all. I can't, like, it feels amazing. I went out into the sunlight. It looks like my skin. It feels like my skin. When I touch my face, I don't have that weird feeling where I'm like, oh shit, I touched my foundation. Like, this is just like, oh, I touched my skin. And like, it's weird and it's freaky and it's so expensive, but so far I really like it. I will be coming to you December of 2020, letting you know my final thoughts or whatever my middle thoughts are on this foundation. I'm probably gonna be wearing it all month. We're not gonna talk about it because you know what? You don't buy expensive things and then not use them unless you're not supposed to use them. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit the skincare life, and there is plenty. So first up, we're gonna talk about the Placenta Ampule Cream. This is by Mizon. This is quite nice. This is the thing I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I don't want anybody getting grossed out. I'm gonna say it. I said this when I was live with Jen. Okay. So it is too soon to tell like what exactly it's doing. It feels amazing on the skin, but I am gonna say something about this, and it looks a little bit like if a carrot got too excited and the juice came out. So that's what it looks like. And I always think, here's the thing about these kinds of creams. Listen, I know this is a family show. So like you can repeat that. And if you are watching with your little goblins, then none the wiser. But here's the thing about this. Whenever you get a cream and it looks like that, 9 times out of 10, it's like freaking fabulous on the skin. I've worn this a couple of times. I dig it. It's very, very nice. I got this from Yes Style, which I do have a code below in the description box. I do get a small commission for that. If you'd like to shop Yes Style using my code, thank you for doing so. If you do, I appreciate all of you who have used it already. But it is quite nice. I mean, if you want your skin to be like moisturized to the friggin' fraggin' hilt, it's this. It's this. Yes, I loves it. I loves it. All right. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Perfect Ampule Serum Collagen Lifting Anti-Wrinkle from 9 Wishes. This is actually quite nice. I can't give you like a full detail on it because I have been trying a lot of different things, but it does feel very, very nice on the skin. You're supposed to use 3 drops. I've used quite a bit of this already, but like I still can't really tell because I hadn't used it consecutively. There we go. I haven't used it consecutively. So I'm going to have to like keep the jury out on this one and come back to it. But so far so good. It's very moisturizing. It feels good. My skin feels hydrated. I don't know if I'm like less wrinkly. How wrinkly am I? Don't answer that. So we're just going to go ahead and say like so far so good. I like it at this point in time. All right, next up are all products from Elevation. They sent these to me in PR, so thank you very much for doing so. This has been an amazing journey for me. All of these are too soon for me to tell, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you my first thoughts on all of them. So we first have the Night Fix Restoring Night Cream. I actually do like this quite a bit so far. It's very, very thick and concentrated. I'm gonna say that it is thick and it is concentrated. And let me also tell you that it feels very nice on my skin. I don't know exactly how I feel about it yet. It feels good so far. My skin, I do wake up feeling quite moisturized, but I will tell you this. This is the thing I'm gonna say. With this cream, I noticed that if I don't wash my face like in time in the morning, my skin gets super greasy and I'm already an oily bitch. But I'm gonna say that if you use this, you need to make sure that you are like on your skincare regimen like normal. Listen, times have been a little rough lately and I have not necessarily been washing my face directly in the morning like I should. But so far so good. I actually do like this one. So and I love that it's like in this shape. Kelsey Brianna J got some items from Elevation as well. So I'm really excited to see how she feels about these products. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Time Stops Repair Your Youth Eye Bless Calming Cream. All right, y'all, this cream is actually really nice. I can't give a full detail on it. It is definitely too soon to tell, but it's nice. It does feel quite good. I have it on now. I have a lot of this on right now. It is so moisturizing for like my under eyes, which is really what I use eye creams for. It's just really to like doubly hydrate my under eye area, because when you get older, as I am,
resident old bitchy YouTube.
as you get older, the skin underneath your eyes, every place that you have like softer, thinner skin tends to get very like dry and papery, or they like to call it crepey, but I don't like that because it sounds gross. Anyway, it tends to get a little dry and papery under there. So this really just helps to make that area to not look like that, and I really do enjoy it. These are all very spency products, but I am gonna tell you, I do like it so far. Like if you have the monies, okay, all right, do your thing. I might put the prices down here. I don't wanna blow you out of the water, but like, it is a very nice eye cream so far. Next up, we have the Elevation Age Beautifully Face Serum. Okay, it goes hand in hand with the boosting drops, okay? Let me just tell you a weird little story about this. It's like silicone, and I'm kind of living for it. So you use the face serum first, and what I found is I put this on and then it feels like silicone. It almost feels like it's locking in like all the goodness in my face that I did from like washing and toning. And it just, I've never felt anything like this, honestly. And it's probably, you know, maybe I'm just not using enough stuff, who knows? But I do really like it. And then after you let that sit, I let it sit for 30 to 45 seconds. And then I put on the Age Beautifully boosting drops. And then this kind of like melds into the silicone one. I don't know how to explain the magic that is happening here, but both of them together, it's too soon to tell, but I like how it feels. I can be currently in the placebo effect. However, a lot of these, the reason they're too soon to tell, I know you're like, you got them last month. I thought I had an allergic reaction, so I stopped using everything. I was incorrect. The last thing from Elevation is the Age Beautifully Face Cream SPF 50. I actually really like this. It is, again, too soon to tell. I do like it so far though, because I like that it's not too greasy, but it's moisturizing and it has SPF 50 in it. So it just gives me that little extra boost. I'm still using sunscreen with this because I'm concerned that, like, I just want to make sure that I have enough sunscreen on my face. But the cool thing is, because we're barely going anywhere, like, I'm not outside as much, but the other cool thing about it for me is that if you forget to put your sunscreen on, at least you do have a little bit of protection, you know, for that time that you walk from your house into your car, and then from your car into the store, and then from the store into your car. I'm done telling the story. All right, so far I'm liking this. I'm definitely gonna come back next month with final thoughts on this. So, oof. And y'all, I have been getting hit up by so many random skincare companies, so I've been trying to be a lot more careful, and I don't have a degree in YouTube, so, like, give a girl a break. All right, finally, in the skincare realm, we have the Eliza Becca Milky Piggy EGF Retinol Cream Elastic. Okay, that's a lot of words. It's a lot of words to say. This one is also carrot juice like a little bit. It does come with a spatula that hooks onto the top, which I'm a fan of. I am a fan of it. This one is cruelty free. It looks like it's got the little bunny. It's pretty awesome sauceum. I don't know if it's like the real bunny, because this bunny has sunglasses, so I don't know what that means. But I am very excited by using this, and I can't wait to try it more. This one you probably won't see again until January. January is probably when you'll see that again, because as you can see, I do have a lot of skincare things to try. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that currently it's too soon to tell, but I like it so far. So that's usually what my too soon to tells are, is like, I like it so far, or I just don't like it. It's too soon to tell, but I currently don't like it. But we're gonna keep trying and see if, like, I change my mind, which I'm a Taurus, forget it. All right, so let's get in. I hope you're comfy. I hope it hasn't been too long. I have no idea, because I'm filming this in odd little pieces because I'm trying to be a professional. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel Cream. This is a flop for me. Here's why. The very thing that I liked about it, which was that it does provide the moisture and it does all of that stuff, but it's not too jelly-like. I feel like it's so dry on my skin. Like, I don't know why. I feel like whatever moisture barrier that it is making, which I'm very excited about, but at the same time, like, it just feels dry. I feel like I just don't like the way it feels on my skin. Like, I like everything about it because it's non-sticky, which is fantastic for a gel cream. Normally when you have a gel cream on, your face is just like flies are sticking to it. I don't know why there's flies in your house, but you need to seek out an exorcist. But anyway, it seems fantastic, but then it's just like, I feel like my skin is just sucking it all in, and I don't know if it's because there's too much hyaluronic acid in my life or what, but honestly, I just don't like it. And when I was using this, I wasn't using anything else with hyaluronic acid in it as far as I can recall, because I tried to make a conscious effort not to have too much going on. So it's just not, like, this just isn't my bag. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's too dry. It's too dry. All right, so next we have the Elevation Time Stops Repair Your Youth Milk Cleanser. Here's the issue. I'm not the market for a milk cleanser, and I always think that I want to try a milk cleanser, but the problem is, like, I oftentimes have on a full face of makeup, and if I don't have on a full face of makeup, I tend to have on sunscreen, or I just have on, like, even with my double cleanse, I just always feel like milk cleansers just are doing nothing to my skin. And I know it's like supposed to, it's a cleansing lotion. So I'm gonna try it again because I think that I'm not using it the way that I need to. Like, I think I need to use this and then use a cleanser. So I'm gonna try that. Because I feel like as a cleanser on its own for my full beat face, not a fan even when I double cleanse. So I might try this as the first cleanse and then use another cleanser. We're gonna try that out. You know what? Why not? Why not? But so far as just a plain cleanser for my entire face, not so much, Bob. All right, so next up we're gonna have the iUnique Rose Galactomyces Essential Toner. Say that 17 times fast, I dare ya. Here's the thing. The reason I am not a fan, I cannot get past the rose scent. The toner itself, fabulous actually, fabulous. I got this from Stylovana and PR as well. The toner is wonderful, but the scent I can't get past. I tried it, I can't do it. Rose just reminds me of like an elderly, stuck-up British woman, and I can't. And there's very specific scents of rose that do this to me, because I do have a body scrub that has rose in it, and that one doesn't bother me, but there's something about this that I just cannot get past it. Like, I just feel judged every time I put it on, like, oh no, darling, that's terrible. You're so poor. So I can't deal with it. I'm so sorry. But the actual toner, if you like rose and you like toners, this would be fantastic for you. It's just not for me, but it is wonderful. It is so hydrating. I just wish it didn't smell like rose. So thank you, Stylovana, for sending that over. Another item that I picked up myself, I picked this up from Yes Style. It is the Peace Water Aqua Essence Mist. I'm so sorry, I hate it. I feel like it's not, they're like, use when skin feels dry. And every time I've used it when my skin has felt dry, for some reason it seems to make my skin feel drier, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's just like my old lady skin is just not equipped for this, but for my old lady skin, it's a no-go. It's just like, I end up feeling drier. Like, I spritz it on, I'm like, oh, my face feels dry. And I spritz it on, I'm like, my face still feels dry. Why? So this is definitely a flop for me, and I'm really sad because I wanted to love it. All right, the final flop is gonna be the Uoma Beauty Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. All right, remember that time earlier in this video when I told you that I had an allergic reaction? I thought it was the Elevation. It was the scent, so I thought it was the scent, because when I was having the allergic reaction and really started to notice it, because the first time I did it, I put the mascara on, and I thought it was because I was walking towards a barbecue joint, and they really do, like, it's a real barbecue joint. So I thought it was like all the smoke from the pit, like, bothering my eyes. But then even when I was like sitting down and not at that restaurant, like far away from it, like, my eyes were just watering uncontrollably. By the time I got home, they were starting to close, and I kept smelling something. And so I was like, ugh, what does that smell? So I go on about my business, wash my face, and I'm not wearing makeup for about a week, I think, at that point, because I was just like, let me just like let this all calm down. Stopped using the Elevation. And then I went in, I was doing a get ready with me, and as I'm talking to Emily on Marco Polo, because, you know, that was the part of the video where I just speed past it and y'all don't, it doesn't matter. So I'm over here doing this, and I go, uh-oh, I think that's the scent that I was smelling. It was. This is a very long story, and I don't care, because my stories have value and worth. And it was that. So what happened is then I was talking to Jen about it and said, you know, I figured it out. It is this mascara. And Jen, being Jen, goes through all of the ingredients, and she's talking to me about it, and she's like, oh, avocado oil. Well, some people who use that, they have some people can't use avocado oil because they have latex allergies, which you don't have to worry about either of those things because you don't even like avocado. And I was like, be still, my dead, angry heart. I do have a latex allergy, and the avocado oil, not my friend. I was so bummed. The avocado oil has ruined my life. I can't use the mascara. It just makes my eyes swell and water, and it was a horrific experience that I don't want to go through again. But hold your horses. The first bop is going to be the Uoma Beauty Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. I know, y'all are probably sitting there like, Audra, we're so confused. Didn't you just say that was a flop? It was, because of an allergic reaction. But the mascara itself is bomb. If I was not allergic to avocado oil, I would be wearing this. It was so pretty. It wasn't making my lashes like sticky and gross, which I loved. I'm only doing this, I don't know why I'm touching my lashes like I'm wearing it, because I'm not, because your girl wants to be able to wear makeup for the rest of the week, okay? Okay, so this mascara is amazing. I got one for my mom. My mom is enjoying it. She likes it a lot. I like it. I just really wish that it didn't have avocado oil in it. Uoma Beauty, if you're listening, if you could make one sans avocado oil, I would greatly appreciate it, because I freaking loved it. My lashes were long, they had like a nice little curl to them. I was looking glorious, fantastic even. So this is one I would definitely pick up if you love a good mascara. It's not super expensive, or relatively to me, it's not super expensive. I think it's fabulous. I know it's a weird day. Sometimes a thing is a bop and a flop. Weird. All right. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about these Juvia's Place lip balms. These are amazing. These are amazing. I absolutely adore both of these. They're so soft and cushiony. They smell good. They are giving you like a little bit of that glossy look on it. If you want a little bit of a glossy look, they give it to you without being too overwhelming. And they're just really nice. They're really pretty. Just a nice little wash of color. That's probably my mother texting me because they're waiting for me. We have to eat food. Anyway, really like these, and I'm hoping that they will sell these individually. Currently they're selling them only in the gift set, but I'm hoping that they will sell them individually because they're amazing. And if you like the Juvia's Place eyeshadow formula, then go ahead and get the set. It's $26 for the eyeshadow palette in both of these. So yes, I had a good time with those. Next up, last time these were in my too soon to tell, but I have made my final decision. The Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I have mine in cocoa and medium. These are the both of them. I absolutely adore these. These are definitely bops. I'm loving them, especially for my old lady eyelids. It's very nice for me putting together a shape, and then like shadows are just sliding onto my eyes in a very nice, easy way. And it is helping with the lines and wrinkles that I do have in my eyes. So I'm really digging these. And you know, listen, I was not an eyeshadow primer bitch for a while, and then I finally started doing it because I started using brighter colors. Brighter colors, Audra? You? Yes, me. So I finally started using it, and I love it, and Bo's gonna start licking his water, and we're gonna pretend he's not. All right, we're just gonna keep going because I am on a time crunch, and I'm so sorry. Because we're going through all the beauty things first. Next up, and this is cracking me up because I can just hear him licking away, is the Tree Hut Sugar Lips Scrub. Oh my gosh. This is a bop and a half. I am so glad I picked this up. I don't know if it's like $5. It's not super expensive, and it's amazing. I use it about once or twice a week, usually about once. I don't even need to use it bunches and bunches of times. I use it about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and it is like giving me like just like the babyest, softest lips, like just like angel lips, you know, like I know you want to kiss me. You can't. That's not what we're doing today. But I absolutely love this. If you're looking for a fairly inexpensive lip scrub, I would say go ahead and try the Tree Hut one because it's fabulous and fantastic. All right, next up, I actually have a little bit of this on today. We're gonna hit the lip products. Whoop. These Mented glosses are bomb, but this one in particular,
In correlation.
y'all, I cannot read. This one in particular in correlation is from Mented, is just stunning on my lips when I'm using. I put a little bit in the center just to give a little bit of pop. Let me just do it again. Just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of And so I'm definitely wearing this. Then also, I have the Laritzy Cosmetics. This is like literally the only liquid lip that I have actually fallen in love with. This one is in Victorious. I don't know if this one's still available. If it is, it will be linked below. And I'll also just link Laritzy below as well. I do not have an affiliation with them at all. But this is the Balm Liquid Lip. I've never run into a liquid lip like this, and I've been screaming from the rooftops lately that like liquid lip is the devil's work. But I like this one. It's the first time in my life that I had liquid lip on my lips and forgot that it was on. Legitimately forgot about it. And that's never happened to me when I'm wearing a liquid lip. Usually when I'm wearing a liquid lip, within an hour, I'm like, okay, let me put some gloss, let me put some lip balm, let me put something on it because my lips are dry like the Sahara Desert. They're also dry like Ben Shapiro's wife. Okay, that was not called for. Anyway, so yeah, that is a thing. I really like this so much. And then with the Mented glosses, y'all, if you want a beautiful wash of color, which is like that like glossy lip, but not overly glossy, if you're not like into being like woo glossy, this is perfect for you. Perfect for you, okay? I love them and I'm always like trading them out. So I may have a different color for you next month. Finally in beauty, I guess, makeup, I'm gonna say finally, but I'm incorrect, is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Okay, I feel like I talked about this before, but I need to talk about it again. And I feel like there was a rap song before, but I want to talk about this one more time because I've actually really started using it more and more as like the base lash, like my primer, if you will. And I'm wearing it today and I'm wearing it with my, hold on, let me tell you, because I don't want to tell you wrong. I am wearing it with my Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. Both of these together have made me have like just magical lashes and I feel like that bitch, like I really do. So this is a really good mascara and thank y'all. I just wanted to say it again. Thank you out there, subscribers, you're amazing. You are great because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have tried this. And I feel like this was Toya. Toya, thank you. And also happy belated birthday. I don't know how to tell you this, but I am so deeply in love with this highlighter. I don't want to live my life without it, and I hope that Ofra never stops making it. It is the Ofra Nikki Tutorials collab, the Space Baby. Y'all, I've been wearing this, like I wore this in my last film video with the Juvia's Place. A lot of y'all commented on it. I wore it like as a blush basically. This highlighter is life, okay? It is life. Whenever I put this on, I get so many compliments, not just from y'all, but like in the realish world that's out there, because look at this on my hand. I mean, oh my goddess. It is glorious. It is, I just feel like all highlighters should be like this. It's so freaking pretty and I love having it on. I don't have it on today because it doesn't exactly match my current aesthetic because I put a little bit of green because there's a little green under my eyes, so I'm trying to be fancy. But I love that highlighter. I guarantee you it's gonna show up in another bop in 2021 and I don't want to hear it because that's the point, to continuously go through the collection and make some decisions, make some new choices, decide if I like something still. Do I love it? Do I hate it? Have I changed my mind? We need to know. Inquiring minds. All right. Finally, with beauty products, is the Elevation Time Stops toner, the Repair Youth. This is gangbusters, okay? It is heavily scented. It does smell very masculine, quite woodsy, but I love it. I love it. It is so moisturizing, and I know I say that about like most toners, but this one, ugh, it is so moisturizing, and the smell I find, because it's like masculine, it like kind of helps me go to sleep, like I'm being like cuddled by somebody who cares. And so the thing is, I just really like it, but it's quite liquidy. You don't have, this is one where a very little goes a long way. I think that's the difference that I'm noticing, especially as I play with more and more toners. This one is definitely one of those, a very little bit of this goes a very long way because it's just so like hydrating and moisturizing on the skin. And my skin always feels so supple after I've used it. Like I'm like, oh, and then I can kind of like wander around for a little bit and be like, I'm that bitch. Yes. Yes, so I love this. I'm very excited that I got this. I really would like to thank wholeheartedly Elevation for sending me the products because this is the one that I love the most. This is the one that I love the most, and I could possibly see myself, if I like started making actual money again, I could see myself picking this up regularly because it's amazing. And I've been using it like crazy, and I don't know if you can even see that, I've barely cracked the top of it. I don't know. I can't get the light right, so, but I barely like used this much of it, and I'm like, oh. All right, so I'm very excited by that. Now on to brushes. Okay, y'all have heard me talking about them for a little bit, but I wanted to talk about my favorite brushes. So first we're going to actually talk about a brush that I received from my friend Jen. She was kind enough to go ahead and send me these. It's a Sigma brush. This is the one that I've gotten to try. So this is their Spotlight Duster, the F37. I absolutely adore this brush with every ounce of my soul. Please hold while I answer the phone call of my mother. So anyway, before I got interrupted again by dinner plans, the Sigma F37 is, so far, what I love about this is it's really good with glittery highlighter. That is the thing that I'm loving about this, because I have a few that are like that, and I know, mother. And this is one of them, the Too Faced Canary Diamond Highlighter, which I may be discussing more next month, not currently this month because I haven't used it enough. But this is really, really good for picking up a glittery highlighter, because it kind of grabs it, and I don't know if you can see it here, but it kind of grabs it like that, and then when you just kind of dust it on your face, it like blends it out so that you still see the glitter, but you don't have what I would feel like is a glitter bomb on your face. So it's like evenly distributing the glitter, and I hadn't seen that before, so I'm looking forward to trying Trophy Wife, the Fenty highlighter Trophy Wife, with this brush. This brush has surprised me. So Jen, thank you for sending that, and Sigma, thanks for making a good brush. All right, the next brushes are all my Royal Langanic brushes, and they have varying lines. So from the Moda line, I have the Radiance BMX 220. I absolutely adore this brush. As you can see, I've been using the crap out of it. I tend to use this one for highlighter as well. I know, you're like, what? But I have like a feather motion with my highlighter, because I kind of use it almost as like an under blush, and then like put blush on top of it, and then you just kind of see like the peek through. So that's like my style. And I love this brush for that. It is fantastic. It grabs the product very well, places it on well, lightly dusts if I want to, or is more intense if I want it to be. The next one, these are all like varying forms of it because they have different lines. So they have Moda. So I have the Moda, they have Moda Pro. So that's these two. So this is the Moda Pro BMX 420. This is the detail brush. I adore this detail brush with like every ounce of my soul. It is fantastic and fabulous. I use this for under eye. I use this to get in my inner eye corner. Sometimes if I'm doing something particular on the outside blend, I use these for that. I love these brushes because they're small enough to do a lot of different things with. Then I also have the pointed liner, which I actually do not use it. It's the M17, the Moda M17. I don't use it for that. Funnily enough, I use it for my inner eye corner, especially if I'm being like super like kind and detailed and like, I use it for that. And I also use it to make like, I guess I kind of use it as a liner, but it's for my lower lash, and I kind of like make a little line and do a little fun. So I love that brush. I have been digging on it. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit another Moda brush, which is a few more Moda brushes. This one is the small shader, which I absolutely love this brush as well. Very easy to use, picks up product very well, good with glitters, good with shimmers. It just picks up very well, deposits, and you can control how much or how little product you want on the brush. So I love that as well. Some of y'all may have seen me use the Moda Crease brush. This one, I love this brush. I actually got one similar to this in the Pro family, but just a little bit more dense. It's weird. But anyway, they're actually kind of pretty much the same brush, but I just got it in the Pro family because I didn't always want to have like a pink brush because I'm that bitch. Okay, we're gonna keep saying that. And it's the BMX 430 crease brush if you want it in the Moda Pro. But I love these because like I use these to apply my eye look today. Thank you. I just love the blend. I actually did not use glitter glue on the outside of my eye, and I was able to blend my JD Glow Galaxy shadows. They just look stunning. They're gorgeous, and I'm a hot babe in them. So I'm a fan. Listen, I'm a Royal Langanic fan. Call me. Next up, we've got the actual Royal and Langanic Pink Essentials. This is their Smudger BPBE 207. I dig this. This is again another very small brush. I love small detail brushes if you haven't figured that out by now. That is my style. I love that, especially when you're working with shimmers and glitters. This is one of the reasons why it's so great is because when you're doing like the edges here, like just trying to like blend out the edges and add a little bit here, doing your inner eye corner, this is really a very helpful brush with that. And you can just like, it's so detailed and it's so easy to use, and it's easy for me to deposit a little or a lot. That is what I love about their brushes. They're just very easy to use. And like, I can't say that about every brand of brushes that I run into. Like these ones are just super easy to use and I dig it. I dig it. So those are, I think, all my brushes. Oop, I missed one. So sorry. I know you're like, I don't care about your brushes, Audra. Okay, so the Royal and Langenickel, this is from the Revolution line. This is BX75. I love this brush. Okay, what I love about this is a fat hoe. And what she does, because this is, y'all know I love a big curvy girl. So what she does is she grabs a hold of product, and I'm just like, listen, I want to make a big ass mess on my face. I want to does it. And the interesting thing is, for me, because of the way that it's shaped, I know if it's a bigger brush even for me, but because of the way that it's shaped, it's really easy to like not have, like if I just want to do a little bit, I can just kind of tilt and then I'm doing what I want. But if I want to do the whole thing, then I can do it completely flat. So I'm not showing it to you, but like if I just want to do this, like I just do a little tilt, little tilt, little tilt, little tilt, and then I can also do it completely flat and just put like all the color on. Like this is a bomb ass girl and I like it. So those are all of my brushes that I'm loving right now and I'm going to continue to love. And we will not have another conversation about my brushes because I know that you are bored, and I'm sorry, but I did want to tell you, for those who aren't bored, I want to let them know. All right. Finally, the last thing we have in the box, the Gillette Mach 3 sensitive disposable razors. I know you're like, Audra, razors? It's actually not final. I have one more thing, but these are fantastic. Also, no pink tax, ladies. No pink tax, all right? So what I love about this is, again, no pink tax, but they're very, very gentle on like your sensitive, delicate areas. If you are one that likes to have a hardwood floor in your downstairs, that's what this is good for. Takes care of that. No nicking, no cutting, nothing. Just a smooth, easy shave is the best way that I can put that. And their final product, I have to run and get, and then I'm running the hell out of here because I know that everybody's waiting for me. And they're like, are you gonna come eat food? And I'm like, I am. Let me grab my mask and my backpack. I'll be on my way. Okay, the final product in the realm of shaving is going to be Soft Sheen Carson Magic Formulated for Black Men Extra Strength Shaving Powder. Now I know you're like, Audra, you don't have a beard that you know of. No, just kidding. It's not for my beard. I actually just shave my face for that. That's another thing that those Gillette Mach 3 razors are good for. What I use this for are my legs, all right? My legs, because if you don't know this about me, when I am unpartnered, uncoupled, I let my legs get to a pretty intense woolly mammoth status to where I can actually feel the wind blowing through my leg hair. And I know those of you who are thinking to yourselves, she couldn't get any more attractive. Well, you're wrong. So this, it stinks to high heaven. You mix it, it's a powder, and you mix it in the water and you make a little paste, you slap it on your legs, let it sit for about 10 minutes and then wipe it off, and then legs good to go for weeks. And I was very excited about this. My friend Cheyenne told me about this, so thank you, Shy. I absolutely love this because I'm like, this is amazing for people like me, because honestly, if I had to use a real razor to shave my legs when they get like that, I'd go through the whole pack and it would be a little humiliating for me. So this avoids humiliation, takes off the hair, and lets me like not have to shave for a long while. All right, that's it. That's the video. I'm hoping when I edit it that it's not also 53 minutes long, but I feel like it's going to be, and that's okay, because you know what? It's 2020. What have we got to do anyway? And what have we got to lose? Oh, that question hurt my feelings. All right, I thank all of you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons. Yeah, All right, if you would, make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. That lets me know that you enjoyed this video, and I will look forward to seeing you in another Bops and Flops come December. However, before I see you there, remember that it costs $0 to be kind, absolutely $0 to be kind, and it's so good for your soul, which you definitely want to do, because otherwise I'm coming for yours. And until next time, deuces! All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the Ishtree. Wait, is that how you say this shit? Because I fuck it up every time. Unusual, unusual, I'm unusual. But what are you chewing on, baby? I won't be doing that for long. The Dark Queen is back. Yes, today we are doing the monthly Bops and Flops. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna be coming for your soul. Because every time I look away, you start chawing. See, I knew it. I'm just gonna pretend you don't have that right now. Because you know what? Mama is trying to channel her inner happiness, her inner motherfucking joy. I'm like alien green. I'm like, what's this highlighter? Who knows? All right, I'm done. Ooh, I have not eaten all day. Oh my God.